A good film, show, or game is often defined by its villain. Today we're looking at
General Zod.
specifically the Zod from Man of Steel, and what makes him such a good villain. To make a story work, a lot of villains are usually nerfed or dumbed down to make it all work. Zod isn't like that. Zod is intelligent. Unlike many who don't realize the planet Krypton is being destroyed, he agrees with Jor-El and tries to find a way to counter it. When he is revived or freed from the Phantom Zone, him and his crew of people not only revamp their prison into a ship, but they also collect resources that could help them achieve their mission to revive Krypton, rather than going forward with the plan without needed resources. Then, when he meets with Clark on Earth, he talks to him and tells him he should join them, because if he does join them, they would have conquered Earth quickly. But as soon as he realizes he won't join him, he goes about his business as soon as possible, leaving Clark with barely enough time to get his bearings together. Another instance of his intelligence is when he fights Clark. He gets affected with all the noises, smells, and just gets overstimulated. But when he next comes into contact with that exact same issue, he listens to the advice that Clark gave him earlier and makes years worth of adapting, which it took years for Clark to do, into only a few days. Once he realizes Clark has an advantage with his powers, he's intelligent enough to observe, and then he implements those tactics himself to fight through the painful process of adapting. And throughout their fight, he starts to show he's picking up the skills as well, only taking a few days to learn what it took Clark about 30 years to learn. The man isn't perfect, but knows when to talk calmly, when to get himself ready before a fight, but also that pain is needed for long-term gain. Intelligence is a good tool, but how does he back it up? Zod is a simple villain. He's efficient. He gets the job done. The only thing that stopped him was literal death. The problem with the codex being taken, he goes to Jor-El. Rather than blasting away initially, he tries to reason with Jor-El. Because if Jor-El sides with him, he has an added ally. But when he realizes that isn't going to be the case, he efficiently moves on. When he's going to Earth, he gets everyone's attention and gets them to bring Clark to him. He doesn't take time to go to Earth, comb through the entire population. He gets people to bring Clark to him, which saves time. Then he talks to Clark whilst researching what he needs as well. He doesn't waste time. He doesn't waste time in reasoning unnecessarily. He uses that to entice Clark to his side, but also as well to accomplish his mission. But when he sees Clark won't comply, he proceeds to terraform the planet anyways, which will leave Clark with nothing left to side with. And when his plan is gone to pot, we see his more human side. Throughout his cold efficiency we see in the film, he has moments of anger and frustration that burst or slip through. Stabbing Jor-El was not strategy, it was just raging out. When he threw the Kent's truck into the house, because she didn't have the codex. He wanted to keep fighting Clark, but was that smart? No. He was just doing it because he was angry after getting beaten. Which brings us to the biggest crash out.
And now, I have no people. So, that is what you have taken from me.
When the plan fails and everyone gets sucked into the Phantom Zone, he literally wrecks everything and tries to kill Clark and everyone because, as he says, he has no purpose.
I'm going to make them suffer, Cal. These humans you've adopted, I will take them all from you one by one.
Zod has the ability to be calm, but also full of rage. We can feel his rage inside him, and it's almost bubbling up underneath the surface throughout the whole film. Having the mixture of being efficient and realistic with his very human reactions allows us to like him, but also fear him. A villain is only a threat if they actually do things. Zod is a real threat and gives the good guys a big mountain to overcome. But what else adds to Zod being such a good villain? The look of Zod tells us a story. His story is basic. His colors are bland, his gear is heavy duty. It tells us how efficient and cold he is. It also tells us that style doesn't matter to him, but completing the mission does. That's all that matters to him. That really goes well with his theme. Arcade and I Will Find Him are good examples of good themes. His music makes us know that he's a force of nature, a one-man army in a way. Being intelligent, efficient, and looking the part makes Zod a good, dare I say, a great villain. Along with things as the amazing acting of Michael Shannon, and also as well the direction as well. I would rate him an 8 out of 10, and I'd put him first on the leaderboard as of now. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. We've got other villains, we've got other topics and videos that we'd like to share with you. Who's your favourite villain? Do you prefer this Zod or the other one? Hope you keep well, take care, and keep safe. And please try not terraform any planets, because it usually doesn't end well. Toodles!